Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Brian Simmons here with eXp Realty, and Southern Oregon has been my home for decades. I've lived here ever since I was just a little kid, kindergarten through high school, the whole nine. I've been here forever, other than some years in college. But anyways, I know it very, very well, and I want to share with you today 5 reasons to not move to Southern Oregon. So as a realtor, it's kind of unpopular, but let me just share with you what those are, because I want to be honest with you. If you're really doing an evaluation of our area, you should know the good, the bad, the ugly. So here's the 5 reasons that I would say to not move to Southern Oregon, okay? Number 5, you cannot pump your own gas. So if you're from a different state, there's only, I think, 2 in the whole country where you cannot pump your own gas. But if you're from any of the other 48 states and you're used to pumping your own gas, you're going to come here and figure out that you got to wait in line and have somebody run around the gas station to get to you. And when there's a bunch of cars there and there's only 2 people working there because there's a labor shortage, it kind of sucks. So that's number 5. Number 4 is the fog. And thankfully, it's only for a short period of the year. But when it gets foggy here, it can be very, very dense and it can hang around for a while, okay? And so that fog, it can be an issue. Thankfully, you can get into the mountains nearby and get up above it, and that makes it actually tolerable. And you can get up into the sun again and see blue skies and all that, and it's just a short drive away. But if you're stuck in the valley, it definitely can get foggy, and it can be a little bit annoying. Speaking of annoying, number 3, the pot smell. There are a lot of cannabis farms, and during harvest season, you can absolutely smell it. No question about it. Thankfully, again, that's only a short period of time. Early fall is usually when that tends to land. But you can certainly notice it. It's out there, and it's tough to get away from. So that's number 3. Number 2 is the heat. So a lot of people think that they're going to move to Oregon and they're moving to a rainforest and it's going to be raining the whole time and it's going to be cool weather. No. In Southern Oregon, we hit 110 pretty regularly. You know, it's typically gone. It typically happens a few times a summer. 115 last summer is what we hit. Okay, that was an all-time high. We hit it for just a little bit, but summer of 2021 hit 115 degrees, so it is hot. Okay, and when it's hot, you want to get outside and get into the river and get into the lakes, and that brings me to number 1, which is the worst thing about Southern Oregon is the smoke. And when you want to get outside into the river and the lakes, and it is so smoky that the air quality is unhealthy, it can be pretty tough. All right. So when the wind's blowing the wrong way and that wildfire smoke is coming into the valley, you can get socked in just like we do with the fog, and it can be relentless. All right. And so just to be totally honest with everybody, those are the 5 reasons that I would say not to move to Southern Oregon. Thankfully, though, there are so many other good things about Southern Oregon that it far outweighs those 5, right? Like the beautiful weather the majority of the year, the endless outdoor recreation opportunities for camping and hiking and rafting and fishing and hunting and all these great things that you can do. There's the vineyards, there's the beer scene, there's all sorts of really, really cool stuff going on here in Oregon. Plus, the cost of living is pretty reasonable, and the home prices are still pretty reasonable, despite what you might hear from some locals. But relative to other areas, they're very actually affordable. So, that's my take for you. Those are the 5 reasons not to move to Southern Oregon. But if you are considering a move, let me know, and I'd be happy to help you. I've lived here forever. I know the area like the back of my hand. And here's my contact information if you want to reach out. And I can't wait to hear from you. Hope you have a great one.